Hi everyone, welcome to All Four Queens 555. So today I wanted to elaborate a little bit more on the identity theft so that people can get an understanding of all this talk around destiny swaps. So, I had my phone cloned and somebody stole all my information in there, and I was in the middle of creating a business of coaching. All my clients sort of disappeared, and all the ones that I was training with disappeared because of all the lies and whatever was said. So obviously, that sort of dwindled. They blocked me from trying to get work because obviously I sent my CV out a bit and they blocked me from trying to get work, hence why it was so important about my bank account and stuff the other day. What they also did was when they hacked into my phone and into my computer, they saw all the courses that I was doing to obviously improve, which is obviously part of our, blessings. And when people say, you plant your seeds, and if you look at the mustard seed, you plant your seeds and then they grow. So obviously for me, my book was already done. I was in talking to the publisher and that got stolen, and I believe that somebody's used it to do audio. The art that I was doing got a bit stolen, so obviously I wasn't able to do that. And then obviously I got blocked on my internet, so I couldn't do anything. The coaching courses that I was doing, they got blocked a bit. The other courses that I was doing got blocked. Now I'm just about to try and access my other courses that I was doing and see if I can get in there. But this is what I mean. So it's like what I was trying to sort of elaborate is that somebody came into my phone, into my laptop, and just basically stole all the things that I was working on because they stole my identity, and then they tried to pretend to be me. Now the other element of that is I've just been watching 21 Studio Married to Medusa, and it was something to do about a female psychopath. So the question, obviously all these people, and we asked the question, spirit of narcissism, spirit of sociopath, spirit of psychopath, spirit of jealousy and envy. And it is a spirit, because when I did it very early on, I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. The phone did beep, and obviously Jezebel is a spirit, so it is a spirit. And so when you look at all these spirits that people want to be you, and then take all those types of scenarios, and then somebody wants to dabble in the dark arts as well and use dark forces and do whatever they do there, and then imagine all the stuff that I've had to do with cleansing, and they actually want to be in my body, so they actually want to be a skinwalker. So that's the point that I'm sort of making. So for me, anyone coming towards me now, this person is trying to scry through me to see what's happening and everything in my life. That's how obsessive it gets. And obviously, how do you explain that to people in the physical world who don't understand the spiritual side of stuff? And obviously, how do you get an obsessive stalker that is determined to sit behind the shadow, do all the things, use their network to be able to get these things done, and then obviously try and create in the dark some nefarious negative stuff? So for me, what I'm saying, essence, you have to sort of rely on your spiritual armor of God, and you have to sort of make sure that you are aligned, because these people will try everything. Now the other part of this is I also want to do a bit about enabling, because I also think that there are people who know that these people are struggling with who they are, so they want to be somebody else, and they'll shapeshift. They'll be a skinwalker, vampire, energy vampires, whatever you want to call them. So but they want to be somebody else. But the challenge is they want to take all the blessings and steal from people's Akashic records, but what they don't do is understand that they have their own Akashic records, which is building up karma. So they've got karma for all the people that they've hurt and stolen from. They've got the karma that they didn't clear themselves, and they're building up more. And then they've got their ancestral karma. So what's happening at the moment is they're all just getting karma for everything that they've ever done. But what they continue to do is continue to throw out more negative energy, which obviously it doesn't, you're not clearing anything, so you're just creating more and more and more. And we know in book of Deuteronomy, if you believe in scripture, that generations upon generations upon generations will suffer the curse that they are now putting out, because they've not cleared anything. So whilst they continue to try and spy on me and steal from me, and steal all my blessings, and all the things that I'm trying to work on, and blocking me from working, blocking my internet, blocking my phones, blocking my contacts, blocking my business contacts, and creating it, you have to ask the question, who's enabling it and why did the authorities not do anything? I'm not saying that not all of them, but it does question who they have actually got in their pocket to be able to enable these people to do what they do. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about. I mean, we've all got an Akashic record, we've all got a vortex. You just need to raise your vibration to get there. These people don't do that. They want everything that God has to offer, but what they don't want to do is actually be of God and do the work to get there. I mean, you know, the journey that I've been through in my life and the challenges and the, you know, the pain and the suffering that I've had to go through to get to my blessings. I actually deserve them. So I don't think anyone else should come along and swipe them underneath me. So, but I'll do a little bit on the Wheel of Fortune as well, because we all have a Wheel of Fortune, and I want people to understand. And I hope when you come to the channel, you have an open mind, and you understand things that do actually go on, and the fact that people do actually steal from under your nose and try and create it as their own, and yeah, it's not their own. Never was, and then they try and make you out to be something you're not, or actually they try and project who they are on you. So you have to be very mindful of, you know, what the projections are. So I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I hope that it gives you a little bit of an insight. But yeah, I just, you know, they do steal your blessings, and obviously, is it them or is it the enablers that enable it to happen? It's a big question, isn't it? But you know, hopefully we get some stops on it, because we're all here on a journey, and life's a journey, not a destination. And if you do the work, you should be able to reap your benefits. Very similar to you reap what you sow. It shouldn't be for somebody else to come along and pilferage out your pocket. I call them Akashic records, pirates and bandits, because that's pretty much what they are. So, lovelies and leaviers, take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one. Sending you much love and light.